If you're planning to start a business in Wisconsin, forming an LLC is one of the smartest ways to protect yourself legally and make your business look more professional. In today's video, we are going to show you how to register an LLC in Wisconsin even if you are a complete beginner. We will also help you decide whether you should file it yourself or use a formation service like LegalZoom to make the entire process hassle-free. We'll cover all of that later in this video, so let's get started. Before we begin our journey, let's first answer the question, what exactly is an LLC? An LLC, or Limited Liability Company, is a business structure that combines the liability protection of a corporation with the flexibility and simplicity of a sole proprietorship or partnership. It's easy to manage and offers personal asset protection, which is why it's one of the most popular business structures in the United States. The question is, why form an LLC in Wisconsin? For one, you have asset protection. That means things like your personal savings or property are generally protected if the business ever runs into legal or financial trouble. You have flexible management and taxation, which means profits are taxed once on your personal tax return instead at both the business and personal level. Of course, you have economic support. Wisconsin has a strong economy that supports small business and startup, and of course, you have simpler structure. Compared to corporations, LLCs are generally easier and more affordable to set up and maintain. Okay, so first things first, you need to choose a name for your LLC. Now, your business name must be unique and not already registered in Wisconsin. It should include Limited Liability Company, LLC, or L.L.C. Now, you want to make sure to avoid restricted words like bank, insurance, and not be misleadingly similar to any existing business registered in Wisconsin. And of course, if you have a specific business in mind and you wanted to use that name, all you have to do is go to the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions and then type in your desired business name. Once it doesn't have any matching result, that means the name is available and good to go. Now, if you want to consider reserving your desired LLC name for 120 days, you can do that for a fee of $15. Once you've secured your LLC name, it's a good idea to secure a domain for your business right away. You can do this through hosting services like Hostinger or Namecheap. Feel free to use our affiliate links in the video description below to get started. Next is we need to choose a registered agent. A registered agent receives all the legal documents and state notices on behalf of your LLC. They must have a physical address in Wisconsin. No PO boxes are allowed. They must be available during normal business hours. And if you wanted to be your own registered agent, you can do it so, provided that you meet all the state legal requirements. Or maybe if you want to choose another individual like your friend or family, it's okay. But what we highly suggest is to hire a professional service like LegalZoom, more of that later in this video, for privacy and convenience. Let's talk about filing your articles of organization with the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions, also known as the DFI. Now, you have two ways to submit your filings. Number one is you can file it online on the Wisconsin One-Stop Business Portal, which is the fastest and easiest option. Or if you prefer, you can also submit your documents by mail the traditional way, which is kind of slower. But when it comes to filing fees, the cost depends on how you file. The online filing costs around $130, while mailed filings are around $170. Now, if you're in a hurry, Wisconsin also offers an optional $25 expedited fee to speed things up. And as part of the filing, you'll need to provide some basic important information such as these. All right. And once submitted, remember that processing times are pretty quick because online filings are usually approved instantly, while mailed applications typically take about 5 business days to process. Next is we need to get an EIN or employer identification number through the IRS website. Basically, it's like a social security number for your LLC. You need an EIN to open a business bank account, hire employees, file taxes, and it would just take a few minutes. Once your LLC is officially formed, the next step is registering with the Wisconsin Department of Revenue. So you'll need to do this if your LLC plans to collect sales tax or hire employees or has any other state tax obligations. Keep in mind there is a small business tax registration fee of $20. And if you are, let's say, for example, hiring employees, do not forget to register for unemployment insurance with the Wisconsin Department of Workforce Department. This step is required and helps keep your business fully compliant from the start. Now let's talk about creating an operating agreement. In Wisconsin, an operating agreement is not legally required to form an LLC. However, it's highly recommended because whether you're running it solo or with multiple members. Because an operating agreement clearly defines the structure of your business. It outlines who owns the percentage of the company, who manages, and how the day-to-day operations are handled. And of course, this document is helpful in preventing disputes. Another big advantage is flexibility because operating agreements are fully customizable, meaning you can tailor them to fit your LLC's unique needs, goals, and structure. Once your LLC is up and running, it's crucial to maintain ongoing compliance and stay on top of various costs associated with its operation. Now, by staying proactive about all these ongoing requirements, you'll ensure your LLC remains in compliance and avoid any unnecessary fees or legal issues. That's why traditional filing, while it's cost-effective, it really is time-consuming, full of paperwork, and can be really stressful. Now, hiring a registered agent is more efficient, yes, but it can get expensive. Now, what if I told you there is a better solution using a formation service called LegalZoom? LegalZoom is an online legal service company that helps people form businesses and handle other legal paperwork without having to hire an attorney or a registered agent. They guide you through these steps to create a corporation, nonprofit, especially LLC, and other business entities in any state in the US, including Wisconsin. The good news is, if you haven't signed up with LegalZoom yet and want to support our channel, you can use our affiliate link in the video description, which will forward you to a new page. If you want to do the work yourself, you can go to the basic plan, but it's kind of limited. And if you wanted to have more options, you can go and upgrade to the Pro plan, which gives you all these perks and benefits. But to unlock all the tools and features, you might want to go to the premium plan. Whichever plan you wanted to go to, remember you can use our affiliate link, which is in the video description. Let's say you choose the first option. You will be forwarded to a new page. Just enter your desired business name. If you want to skip and decide later, you can do that. And of course, we need to choose the state. And in this case, that's going to be Wisconsin. You also have the ability to provide your email address and phone number. Next is choosing an industry. And in our case, that's going to be affiliate marketing. Remember to use our affiliate link in the video description to get started with LegalZoom. There are a lot of information involved, but do not be overwhelmed because LegalZoom is here to help you out. Okay, so if you wanted to have a personalized notifications, fast and easy filings, peace of mind, you can do so. You can select a plan, but for now, we're going to click the no thanks. These are added services. Now, as you may notice, you can save time and money on essential documents by having all these. If you're not sure and decided yet, do not be afraid to click the no thanks. Now, when you form an LLC, it's also a wise decision opening a separate business bank account because it protects you legally, simplifies finances, and helps your LLC grow professionally. Now, you can choose from any of the following. You can choose Mercury or Bank of America. But if you don't want it for now, click the no thanks button and you have more information around here. Now, if time is of the essence and you wanted to get your business going already, you might want to go to the one-day expedited processing along with the founder's kit. But if you don't want that, click the no thanks and click the next button, which will forward you to a new page. As you can see, using LegalZoom is very straightforward, a hassle-free experience, and hands down the easiest way to go. And basically that's it on how to register an LLC in Wisconsin. And hopefully by now, you have a clear understanding of the entire process, which is actually pretty straightforward for as long as you stay organized and follow the state requirements. So whether you're starting a small business or looking to protect your personal assets, forming an LLC is a smart move. And with the right resources like this video, you can do it yourself without any problems. And remember, do not forget, if you need more details, you can always check out the Wisconsin Department of Financial Institutions website for additional information. But if you want a truly hassle-free experience, using LegalZoom is hands down the easiest way to go. They guide you through every step, handle the paperwork, and make you sure your LLC is set up correctly so you can focus on growing your business instead of worrying about filings. If you found this video helpful, do not forget to hit the like button, and if you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. Would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again in the next one.